Well, good afternoon, everyone. Happy New Christmas Eve. Let's not push this, Matthew. It's still Christmas Eve, and I'm outside in front of Founders Lodge. It is quite the dreary day here. I'm just glad to know that Santa Claus is able to make his way on his sleigh regardless of the weather. So, yay for Santa. We're going on a short hike today, trying to stay out of the weather as much as possible, but we're standing outside here under the carport of Founders Lodge, looking up at Underwood and the old ice house and the old staff cabins. And we're going to take a long walk in the rain to the south porch of Founders Lodge. And we're going to be really careful walking across the ice. I love the recommended penguin walk. If you notice how penguins walk, kind of point their toes and kind of waddle along. So that's how I'm trying to walk, so we don't slip on the ice, because that would not be good. I'm hoping that some of this snow will stick around, and if any good comes out of it, it'll be that the remaining snow will get crusted over, which is great for the old-fashioned runner sleds. That was one of my favorite wintertime traditions growing up, going up to my grandparents' house on Sunday afternoon and sledding with the cousins. And I think of all the kids and kids at heart that have sled down the hill there in front of Riley, and then down the hill here right beside Founders Lodge down toward the waterfront. It's always great fun when we have lots of snow and can go out sledding here and snowshoeing and cross-country skiing. And of course the fire pit that we had all set up for a solstice bonfire last Sunday, which we had to do without for the time being, but we will find a time to work with Church in the Wild to come up with an alternate date. But just looking through the trees down there toward the waterfront, the East Shore waterfront, the snow that was on the ice that was on the lake, the ice is still there, but the snow is kind of melting off. I was asked recently if it was safe to go out on the lake yet, and I said absolutely not. We usually wait till the ice is at least 6 inches thick before we say it's okay to go out on. And one of the things when we get a lot of rain in wintertime or a lot of melt off, really cool thing is that the entire ice layer on the lake will rise with it. So it usually doesn't crack, it just rises up, so the edges get really precariously dangerous, but the ice itself continues to form in the middle of the lake. So that's a good sign. And we are certainly looking for signs of Christmas all around us, and you can see where Jenna has followed the tracks of some deer. Actually, those are just deer tracks. Over here, if you can make it out, those are Jenna snowshoeing tracks. And then we pan back over here, and those are deer tracks. So we have a whole bunch of deer here at Sky Lake that love to come and snoop around Founders Lodge and, you know, try to eat some of the bushes and all that fun stuff. So they get a nice Christmas gift year-round here at Sky Lake with all the foliage and vegetation to eat from. And it is raining, but we are so thankful that we're able to broadcast these little hikes for you regardless of the weather, and that we have places where we can shelter a little bit so we aren't being drenched on this windy, chilly Christmas Eve. But we hope that you'll join us at 3 p.m. today, Eastern, for our first ever campfire of lessons and carols from Sky Lake. And then we hope that you have a very Merry Christmas, regardless of what it looks like this year, and that we might gather again safely in 2021, in person, all together, safely and soundly. So with that, friends, I bid you Merry Christmas, and we'll see you at 3 p.m. or anytime after that. You can catch the Campfire of Lessons and Carols from Skylake on both Facebook and YouTube. And then join us back again here on Sunday evening at 7:30 p.m. for our weekly Sunday campfire. Blessings, friends. Merry Christmas.